If your ADU is going to be used to assist your aging parents, or if you're like me, I'm considering how an ADU can assist me and my husband as we age, you're going to want to have a plan in place for that, whether it's you doing the sole support or more likely what other people you need to help support as well to help make that happen.
Yeah.
What are some recommendations you have about this?
Okay, so this is a little bit different strategy about your ADU. Most of the time, people are figuring out how do I maximize the income?
Yeah.
And what you're now looking is how do I maximize taking care of somebody so that they're not spending as much money
Yes.
in an assisted living place, which could be a huge expense, anywhere between $8,000 and $10,000 a month that they could be doing that. But at a facility, they have a lot of people to help take care of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in an ADU, you don't necessarily have people to help take care of it. Who's that falling to? You probably, if you're the one living in the primary residence and your parents, you're becoming the caregiver. There's a caregiver that's going to take care of that. But what happens if you don't have all the time necessary to help take care of that?
Right.
That's why it's really important, if you're going to do this, that you build a plan. How are we going to take care of that? And understand that that plan is going to change. Your parents right now are probably great. They don't need any assistance at all.
Yeah.
10 years from now, they may need a lot of assistance. And in between, that's going to change.
Be progressive.
Okay? So you get to work on a plan to say, hey, when you move in, really all we're talking about is we're going to have a meal together as a family once a month and the kids will come over and see you and do whatever.
Yeah.
2 years from now, maybe, okay, I'm going to come in once a week and make sure that I help you with your laundry. And then it might be, I'm going to take your trash out. Am I going to do this? So you work on your plan of how you're going to do that. And then there might become a time when your parents can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
So now you got to start working on how's the transportation going to work? How are we going to get through that? You get to develop a plan to make that happen.
Yeah.
And the best thing that you can do is have that discussion with your parents and say, oh, we're not just arbitrarily coming in and saying, today we're going to start doing this.
Yeah.
What you do is you say, there's going to be something that's going to say it's really difficult for you to do your laundry. Okay. What is going to define that? What's going to make that? It's a decision. And you both agree that this is sort of the trigger event that says, it's time that we have someone come and do the laundry.
Right.
Okay. Or, you know what? I just don't feel comfortable cooking anymore because I forget to turn the stove off, or, things like that. So you both agreed to, now we need to start transitioning into something else.
Yeah.
That's a part of your plan. And that's how you work through it. One of the things that I really want to mention to you, Brianna, because you're talking about you taking care of your parents, is caregiver burnout. You got to have a plan for that, because you're now working a job, you're also taking care of a family, and you've added the burden of helping to take care of your parents, and you've got other responsibilities, whether they're at church or activities like your yoga that you like to go do, and things that benefit you in your life. And all at once, you're sacrificing everything to take care of your parents, and now you resent your parents.
And I really don't want that to happen.
No.
Because obviously me putting something like this in place is from an abundance of love and care, and I don't want those tables to turn.
Right. So it's very important that you come up with a plan and realize there are a lot of resources out there outside of you and your family to help take care of that. Simple things like house cleaning. How many house cleaning services are there?
Sure. I get a flyer once a week.
You can have a house cleaning service come in so that you don't have to worry about taking care of it. You can have someone in that house cleaning help them take care of the laundry.
Yeah.
And get through that. It's really interesting in today's day and age. There are a lot of services that will provide pre-made meals that are easy to just warm up, and they're quality meals.
Yeah.
So now you can start looking at that. You can actually go to an at-home assisted living service where they'll send someone in, because maybe they're starting to get where they need someone who helped them understand what medications they need to have in their pill bottles.
Yeah.
Are they taking care of it? That way you can get to that assisted living service with that. And you get to understand that while you may be having your parents live in your property, it doesn't make it all your responsibility.
Yeah.
You've got brothers and sisters that have a responsibility with that too.
Yes.
They get to be held accountable. Just because they're on your property and close doesn't mean you're solely responsible. So work with your siblings to say, you know what, Thursdays are your day to come over and take care of this.
Yes.
Or this month is your month to do this. if you set up a plan with them and they know what that is, then it's not all your burden.
And I don't feel like I'm asking a favor.
Right.
We have an expectation.
Hey, mom and dad have to go to the doctor on Thursday.
Yep.
It's your month to take them to their doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
You know, I've got my things going on, so you need to plan for it for this month. So that's why assisted living has become a really important part of how you're going to manage it successfully.
Yeah.
Last thing, it's going to include hospice.
I'm in denial, but yes. Keep going.
So have a plan for hospice and hospice coming in.
Yeah.
Hospice is to help whoever you're taking care of make that final transition.
Yeah.
It's a great gift and a great blessing. It's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
But if you don't think about it and understand that it's going to be a part of in-home hospice care, then it's going to be a real difficult challenge. So you got to take that on as well.
You're right. You're right. Well, and you guys have resources about understanding assisted living and connections and
someone,
like that.
What I would recommend is that as you're getting ready to do this, what you do is you contact some of our resources because they can help you create a plan.
Yeah.
So that when your family moves in or when you get to this, you've got a good plan to be successful with it and you're not stumbling over the blocks that they know already exist.
Yes. Yes. And if someone has more specific questions for you guys at ADU Utah, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
I love questions. I love questions. So if you got a question and you want to talk to us, just send us an email.
Okay.
And send that email to hello@aduyutah.com and we'll answer that for you. So hello, ADU Utah. This is my question.